Friends, enemies, and those who remain undecided, welcome back. This is Jack. All right, so I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna call his ass out right now, Trickster. I want you to know you're the reason I'm streaming right now. You're the reason I'm streaming because you're like, oh hey, I don't know where to go after Renalia. So I mean, you know what? I'll go stream and show you where to go. No, I'm just joking. I wanted to stream. I'm just using that as an excuse. Anyway, in all seriousness though, friends, enemies, and fuck you, Trickster. Uh, yeah, something like that. That's how that goes, right? I was trying to use like subscribers, unsubscribed, and those who are considering it, but I'm like, it feels too hammy. And I don't like ladies and gentlemen because I'm like, that's no. I got like my older siblings gender neutral. That doesn't work. So you know what? Friends, enemies, and those who remain undecided or under review. That's my other version. Um, one quick thing about politics. I think I mentioned this last stream, but I'm going to mention it again now. So like more of the Epstein files came out, and there's two major fuck ups with it. Well, three really. One, some of the files that were like sections that were like blacked out, apparently you can just copy and paste the text onto another document and see what's written underneath. And another part of it is you can hit Control F and type Trump in those sections, and it'll still tell you where that he's in there like 600 times. No, I'm glad you beat Renalia too. That's awesome. She's difficult. She's a difficult fight when you're first playing. Go back to my first stream. You'll see what I'm talking about. Um, and then three, they're like, oh, we're only blacking out the names of people who are victims. And then they're like looking through some of the documents. I'm like, no, it's literally talking about some of the co-conspirators in these parts. They're not victims. I hate to tell you. So it's like, all right, dude. Um, three strikes, you're out. I know, like not everybody likes me talking about politics, but I figured like if anything, if I'm allowed to talk about anything on here, which I'm allowed to talk about anything, I think I'm allowed to shit talk about the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. I'm like, hey, you know what? Where are those files, motherfucker? I'm not gonna go pick a fight with. I'm not gonna go fight. What's his face? I'm not gonna go fight him. I'm gonna go fight Wolf Boy. As much as I want to. I want his sword. Actually, I want his spirit summon. But I don't like feel like fighting him right now. All right. Oh, who am I? Oh, so to answer your question, okay, you did this. You need to go up here for the next part. The way to get in, unless you know another route, which there is one, is to go this way. Through here. Go across this bridge. This door is sealed until you've beaten two rune bears, two great rune bears. And at the beginning of the game, you only have access to Godric, Renalia, Rickard, and Radon. Technically, you could go fight Moog. I wouldn't recommend it. Picking him. You go beat him up. Not the Moog, a fake Moog. And once you've beaten two of them, then you can go inside here. Press this shit. Oh yeah, happy holidays to anybody who celebrates that shit. Oh. All right, I'm gonna go here. There's a merchant I want to go hit up since I've got a fuck ton of runes anyway. How do I get on the path from the capital or from the library? To get there, there are two ways up. One, you can get the two sides of the coin to take the elevator, the Great Dectus Lift, or you can go up here and defeat a dragon at the top. Well, magma worm, really. Either one will get you up there. There's actually probably another way I'm not thinking of, but I don't trust my memory, so.
All right, mate.
So that's how you would get up there. Thing. Don't forget about the stuff. Thing mostly. Thinking the DLC is where I'm gonna go next. What are we gonna do over here? I did just get to the new side of the map, so
ladder. Have you met Michael? They were drawn. You must have been so doubtless that if were it not for this is what work. It is what binds.
Then would understand the Earth Tree. I believe.
Yes, go north from there. There is a. What you can do if you want. If you go to the main academy gate right here. If you've gone to the main academy gate, you can go to this sigil right here. And then just use it to teleport. It'll take you straight shot to the Grand Daedules. I mean, you're right there too. Anyway, there's actually a place here I needed to go do. Elok River, because I think that's where I actually get the twin. Also, High Cow. It's where I think I get the twin-headed turtle talisman. Well, then use that. I don't know if you. I didn't know if you had been to Bellum or not, so that's why I included that. Could be a dick and just say, there's a thing called Google and a wiki for this. What do you mean it's a dead end? You have the Great Daedules lift, you're right, but I also said you needed the medallion for it, which there's 2 halves of. I don't know why I'm being careful. Oh, that's what's attacking me. Okay. Yeah, you need the... So the other... if you don't want to go get the medallion / don't know where to go get them, you can go fight the magma worm. That is also an option. Not gonna lie, with all this dropping down and stuff, I really want to go play Nightreign. Just because there's this thing called no fall damage. Then you're thinking back to the first time I played Dark Souls 1. And there's just like, when you're inside like a hauled out tree, and I'm just sitting there just jumping down casually. And I gave my my friend Sherrod so much anxiety. They're like, there's a path you can walk! I'm like, this is quicker. That's a sheep. Don't worry, Mr. Sheepies, I'm not gonna fight you. First thing you test in any video game. Is there fall damage? No. Is there friendly fire damage? Second thing. The answer in Helldivers to that, yes. Both of them. Which actually, by the way, if you're not playing Helldivers right now, consider doing it. Like, right now, because of the season, they're, like, modifying, I should call it, some of the stratagems you already have. I think they're actually going to make them permanent at some point, but right now they're not, obviously. And, like, one of them is, like, the Gatling Barrage has, like, napalm rounds in it there, or incendiary rounds in it. So, like, it not only, like, destroys whatever it's shooting at, it leaves a trail of fire there, and it's like, alright. You were great at area denial before. Now you're just gorgeous about it. Oh, that's why it wouldn't let me teleport. That's a ghost flame dragon. I kind of want to kick him in the face. But I'm not gonna. Oh, I need to run south because I want to go get the map for this area. Solved your overheating problem and the PS5 is not working with Elgato. I don't know what to tell you. Like, mine used to work back in the day. There is another workaround that has nothing to do with Elgato. You can technically use, there's a free program you can get from PlayStation where basically you can play your PlayStation games on your computer. It basically just uploads the game to your computer, then back to the, you're streaming your console to your computer. And that's probably the method I will use if/when I go to play. Oh, you did get it working. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, no, I'm glad you got it working. Where I wanted to go was the other direction. I like downstreamer, upriver. I was watching a couple scenes from Reincarnated as the Seventh Prince. Ah. I was watching some scenes from Reincarnated from Seventh Prince, season 2, which I haven't actually seen season 2. I've only seen bits and pieces of it. I need to watch it. Anyway, watching the like monk girl. I'm going the wrong way for where I want to go. Watching the monk girl with like her final fight she had to do, where she like basically did die 1,000 deaths. Fist raging demon fist punch thing bullshit. Really makes me want to play a monk character for this. Like go full martial art. But I always want to do that. There's just something therapeutic about. You have all these people with like these big ass swords, amazing magic, things that could end the world instantly. And what do? I punch them really, really hard. In this mod, no and yes. They did some vanilla changes to it so that they are a little bit more better, in my opinion. What they did do is so they did that. Hang on, I can do this. Brain worky. They did a lot of quality of life stuff. That's more or less what I'm going to tell you. They didn't do like an overall bows are now broken as hell or anything like that, but they are a lot more digestible. Like one of the big ones to me is this. Instead of making 10 arrows at a time, with the exception of like ballista bolts and whatever, you make 30 or 50 at a time. No, I already went this way. So there's that side of grace right there. Take over. I went left the last time, let's take it. Memory serves there's gonna be an asshole who pops up and tries to kill me. Hey look, an asshole popped up and tried to kill me. Failed. So far. Die 1,000 deaths! Unfortunately, like, the fist weapons don't have a lot of good, Ash of Wars you can put on them that make it that are worth a damn. Okay, I got the two-headed turtle talisman I wanted. My stamina will be even more better. Now that I did that, I can go back up here. Cal, you're being a dick. Telling Trickster that that's the hardest boss. Triple beasted town. Oh. But triple beasted? Yeah, that's what you said. You said nothing else. You said triple beasted. By the way, I told on you. So Marcus is another regular that shows up when I stream at like random odd hours, and he apparently has played like 300 hours or more in this mod. So like he knows the mod pretty damn well. And we were talking, and I brought you up. I said, I said you would say something specific, or probably something fucked up because you have a history of doing so. That's a red bear. That's a red bear. I would like to get the bear arms, which I think you get from killing that one specifically. But I hate fighting the weaker version of them, which is rune bears. There's nothing but pain for fighting them. Like, I don't feel like crying right now. I am doing something. I don't think I'm just running around. Now here's a question. Some of you, this might be a low bar. But could you date a woman who is stronger than you? Physically stronger than you? Both looks it and is actually stronger than you? Could you do that? Now, when you say doesn't mind that you're overweight, does that mean specifically they don't care at all, or they're like, no, I like you, I still want to be with you, I just would prefer you did lose weight for, like, we'll say health reasons is the reason they give? Is that okay? Well, technically, we're all addicted to drugs, but you have to define like what drugs with that conversation. I don't care if my partner like smoked pot or whatever. I got 2 PB&Js sitting next to me. I don't want to eat them. I'm not hungry. I just know I'm going to be. Alcoholism would be an issue for me for similar reasons. Like I have so many people in my I'm biologically related to who are like massive alcoholics. Like not even a joke. He jumped over that. That was mean. Aha! Tricked you! Ah! Tricked you! I don't think the beast mode is going to work. Like, as entertaining as it is, it's not going to work for how I want to play. So we're going to be changing some. We're going to change one thing up for this fight, and then we'll go do a full work over here in a minute. Oh yeah, like if that like that's got to be something that like got to be caked into the built into the relationship. If like she's like, no, I hate anime and manga. She says hate, then it probably wouldn't work out for me either. Can I summon? I can. He's just gonna stand there? Alright, cool. I was wondering if my clone was gonna do anything. Wow! I forgot the range on that punch. To me, that's all about a relationship right there, is you support each other's passions and hobbies. That's like the key to a relationship. If you don't even do that, what's the point? What? That's like the secret to a relationship. If they don't support your hobby, your passions and hobbies, what's the point of the relationship to begin with? If you're just her project to try and improve, or vice versa. If you're dating someone with your intent of she's somebody I have to improve, then what's the point of dating? I was behind him. I can guarantee you if the roles were reversed, that would have. I need to like unequip mine. Yeah, like no, I'll admit, like I intellectually don't mind. There is a part of me that is vindictive and is like, wait a minute. So while I was single, being rejected, and overlooked for being whatever, you you had your fun, you partied, and I was the guy you rejected. Even though like intellectually, I know they didn't know me at the time. Like, why am I acting like that? Like I know this stuff, but there is that part of me that thinks that way, and it sucks. I know it. What? What? Okay. Like, are you new to this channel? Have you just now met Cal? I'm one-handing right now. I just want some distance, motherfucker. Come on, attack the red person. Got both of us with that punch. I have no more heals. Oh, thank God. I need a beard. Welcome to the channel. Like, sorry to say this, but Cal's like one of those people that he's a test of your sanity. If you understand what he is saying, like you agree with his logic, then there's a good chance you need mental institution work. What is this, Schrodinger's metaphor? You were serious until we didn't understand, until we were calling you out on it, and then it became unserious, and then it became a metaphor. Anyway, I'm being rude. I'm being a jerk to him. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to remember something. When they're like, I want to do something, but I can't remember what it is. Who the fuck is missing? By the way, the people randomly messaging me only happens when I'm gaming or like when I'm streaming. Like like any other time, like no, like it's all quiet on the Western Front. And then the second I go live, it's like 10 people want to talk to me. It doesn't matter what hour of the day it is either. It could be like 3 in the morning. I'll still start getting messages. People who are normally asleep suddenly start messaging me, and it's like, all right, I'm very confused right now. Oh yeah, no, like you're not one of them. I'm not referring to you specifically. I'm actually not even saying anybody's name. That's the reason I'm not saying their name, because like none of them do it intentionally. It just happens. It's not. It's just. That's me just saying, "Goddamn Murphy's Law." That's all I'm saying. Oh, I can't even get the one I wanted. All right, we'll get another one of these. I could get her swords, which are. We'll go to the other ones. I really need to take better care of my teeth. I need to put away like all these gear I'm not using. I'm waiting for this to get closer. This is why. How you get on top of it is you jump it like that. Fortunately, I don't have... You know what? There's another one I can go get that's almost as easy. I just don't have to wait. Jobless Reincarnation. I don't know it's by its Japanese name, so I'm going to assume that's what you're talking about. Mushoku Tensei. So I was going to ask the question of, would you date Ghislaine, or whatever her name is, from there, the cat girl who's extremely muscular? And then my answer ultimately came back to, like, the reason why I decided not to truly ask the question was like, do you think you have a choice? If that woman turned to you and said, "We're dating," do you have the ability to actually say no? Oh, I gotta... I like when they show her tail, you're like, oh. And then, like, you see, like, a bit of her ass, and you're like, oh, that's not fat. That's all muscle. Ow. Damn, that archer's good. Archer's really good. Goddamn. Whee! Yeah, pretty much. Like, you know, she just grabs you and says, "We are now a couple," and you're like, "Guess we're a damn couple." Oh, if any of y'all get a chance, take a look at the video I did. On my Coffee Over Gaming. It talks about the new way to play, new way Doom's being played. Boost the algorithm, yada yada yada. I'll get her swords and then his sword. That's the reason why I was duplicating those. I could eat them. I could eat them and get a fuck ton of runes, which is what I need right now. But we need to go find a boss that I want to... Oh, you know what? Hang on. We're going to do this for therapy. We're doing this for therapy. Y'all ready for some therapy? We're about to go do this for therapy. Funny thing is, actually, a lot of the more muscular women I've talked to, they actually really do. Yes, they do like the idea of being with a guy who's like equal, like also into fitness and stuff like that. But they also just like, they also said they like guys who are a little plush. So. I respawned him. It's a feature of the mod. I can respawn any of the bosses I've already fought. And you get runes for killing them a second time. So if I wanted to, I could go fight Renalia again and say, fuck you. You're done.
Back over no matter.
Which one? You know what, I'll really redo both. Fuck it. Let's do it. What is this? Locus of Concordius. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's the crystal cave underneath. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stop fucking with him. That's new. She has like a collection of things she can summon: trolls, wolves, bloodhound fang, and a dragon. I think those are the primary ones she does. I'm not gonna say she always summons, but that's normally like I've never fought her not summon. Put it that way.
What? I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Catch you later.
Back all no matter.
Die 1,000 deaths. I should still be good to do a lot of damage with this because what I'm spec for, but let's try something. I want to try something. Ash of War. I can turn the Ash of War to whatever I want. Switching it over to lightning would be fun. Boost recovery speed. That actually is worth it right there.
Back over no matter.
Do it twice. Gifted. Tempting, but no. Nope, didn't get what I wanted. Wait, hang on. Nothing changes. Alright, whatever. Alright, who am I gonna go beat the shit out of? Go beat up the frozen dragon. Let's go beat up the frozen dragon. I'm not strong enough to go fight the death dragon. Fuck that guy. Okay, there we go. The timing on it is very long, very quick. Shit. I know what I should have done. I shouldn't be doing lightning. I'm gonna be Akuma, so I can't be doing lightning. I need to be doing this. I know. You'll see. Be like, Jack, why didn't you think of this before? And I'm like, fuck you, that's fine. Also, I'm really doing the wrong I can do cursed. Because if I'm Akuma now, then I need that. As much as Dancer's cool, it's not what I'm. Go ahead and unlock this. Even though I'm not going to use it, let's unlock it. Let's see, what's under cunning? Go with that, actually. There we go. Die 1,000 deaths. There's a roar, then does a super roar. I gotta switch out that lightning talisman that I'm using that makes me charge when I'm run, because there's I don't think you can trigger it with the martial arts. So there's no reason for me to have it. Instead, the successive attacks might be the better choice. Especially because with the martial arts you attack so fast, you're gonna usually be able to proc it and keep it going. The only downside is I now run slightly slower. Dude has spent almost the whole fight running from me. It's almost like he knows what I'm capable of. Really? Of course, I now have jellyfish attacking me for no fucking reason. You know, the things that aren't supposed to attack you unless you attack them first, they're attacking me. Yeah, I'm resetting because the game decided to fucking cheat. And I'm a little pissed off about it. I haven't seen the death proc on them the whole time, though. Really? Literally couldn't do anything. Gas had like breath. At least he wasn't like running all over the map like the previous one did. That was fucking annoying. I do need to upgrade my gear though, because like my fists, like I need a lot more smithing stones. Probably should farm them off stream now that I'm thinking of it. Are you gonna spawn? Oh my fuck. Why are the jellyfish fucking with me? I don't even know where the dragon is right now. There he is. Really? Didn't like that I kicked him in the face. I hated that fight. I hated that fight. You wanna know how much I liked that fight? I didn't. I hated it. We're gonna go in here. Might farm for smithing stones off screen, off stream, because that just means I need to beat up like the gargoyles a lot. Why did I decide I didn't want to do this one again? I think it's because he pissed me off. Oh yeah, there's the immortal ones, and one of them is the gargoyle that the annoying gargoyle, one I hate the most. Yay! I remember why I didn't want to do this one. It's that fucker, the one who's immortal too, because he's shadowed out. At least in this version, I do strike damage. Also, they kill each other. I pressed the dodge. That is doing nothing. I'd rather fight the sword one than the staff one, though. There he goes. It'd be nice if this was like a route quicker to the entrance. Find out. Oh, okay. This puts me on top of that. Okay. Who's in here gonna try and kill me? That guy. And that guy. Oh no, I have fallen! I didn't do a full charge. Shit! Oh, it's underneath me. I need 5 more smithing stone 6s. This is totally not sus. Do I have to fight that fatso? Hey, the giant seal. Oh look, another one of those guys. Let's see if I can just go up this ladder without having to worry about him. Shit. That's just a loop right there. Oh, please don't do that again. Ew. My nose itches. No statues climb the ladder? No, okay, good. Actually would have been violently annoyed. Not just somewhat annoyed. I would have been violently. That's the word I was looking for when I was saying that. On a loop. There are 3 baddies I'm trying to avoid. And I can beat him, but I need to get it to where he's no longer Slim Shady. You got that ass hat, one of the ones I'm avoiding. That should have missed. Gotta be honest, that should have missed. Oh, this is where I drop down. Here's the one I already purified. Bullshit. Bullshit! His attacks went through the fucking wall. Am I the only one who finds that to be bullshit? No, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Yep, that's not the way I want it. Shit. I'm hoping those guys jump down. I hope those guys jump down. Proceeds to do exactly that. You know what? I'll take it. Can't get all everything we want, but we can get some of the things we want. I don't even know there's a reason to kill these guys. Like, does killing them unlock something that I need in this room? At least I didn't lose my runes. I am annoyed by that, by the way. I just lost all my runes because I tried to be smart about something. I just lost all my runes because I tried to be smart about something. I had 10,000 runes, or 100,000 runes. Jack's a little annoyed by this. Jack's talking in third person now. Come back. Trying to decide what I want to do right now. Who I want to go pick a fight with. I probably should go do the expansion stuff. Oh yeah, okay. So it was one of my siblings responding to so Nicki Minaj, who historically has actually been very liberal, all of a sudden came out very MAGA. All of a sudden, even calling Trump gorgeous and shit like that. It's like, okay, now you're just ass kissing. Like, we know you're ass kissing. You don't believe anything. You're just saying it. And because of that, people are pointing out that her brother, I think it's her brother, has a troubled history. Let's put it that way. Started talking about Trump, and then it says I have current views 0. It's like, checks out. I got canceled. Or was it because I was talking about Nicki Minaj? I honestly don't care. Like, the whole situation's hilarious to me. Feeling like I'm gonna bring the stream to an end here. But like, I'm just not. I hate to say the word. I'm not in the mood to stream. Probably the most accurate way of putting it. Vaguely curious how these things are here. The virgin abductors should not be in. Oh. And the reason I say that is, those are a Rickard thing. He has no connection over. Well, he has an ant over here. There's a very good talisman to get in here. An insanely good talisman. In case you're wondering, it's the talisman for like, resist fire. The highest tier version of it. I'll see if I can beat this guy. Speaking of fire, but apparently I'm not allowed to drink. Got a screen shared like the second I said Nicki Minaj. The current views up there went 0. All right, talk about her. Apparently you get canceled. I'll talk about her then. We're gonna check one thing and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring the stream down. I'm gonna probably stream much later today. This was just because I can. Plus, I wanted to answer a few of Trickster's questions. Trickster was like not knowing what to do. Been playing Elden Ring, so I figured I'd hop in a little bit, talk about what's going on. By the way, going down there wasn't even my goal. It was this. They had moved the the spirit spring to get up and down here. It used to be right down there, so you could just turn it on and skip fighting Renla or whatever her name is. And the developer for the mod said, no, you got to fight Renla. Because technically, you never need to fight Renla. There's like no build up to her. Like, oh, she's the boss at the end of the castle. Have fun. Good luck. no explanation for who the fuck the woman is. It's just, hey, good luck, here's this fight. And you're like, well, I guess I'm doing this fight now. I'll probably respec like 50 more times, like, because I don't even think I'm going to stay this. Although doing the Deathblight's nice, I might just change to something else. Because, like, I'm doing no damage, and I'm relying on that Deathblight to kick in. And as you've seen, there's more than a handful of things that just don't care about Deathblight. What is my stats card? Tell me from here. There we go. I am mostly strength. So if I were to do heavy, my attacks damage would go up. Not much, actually. That's even with the scaling going up as much as it is. It's really not doing much more. Frenzied. The fork. Fire, magic, and sleep. Interesting. Cold. Rotten. The fact that you can now do Scarlet Rot damage. Ooh, wait a minute. And that's going to scale like that. That's actually going to be a lot more damage, and I do Scarlet Rot. That's winning right now. That's also tempting. Use Bestial. That is a significant damage increase. The Scarlet Rot's nice, don't get me wrong. Like the tick of constantly doing Scarlet Rot's nice. Bolt, increased damage against dragon. That's actually nice. I could do that. Instead of doing lightning like I was doing, do bolt instead. I think. What is. Oh, fell. Bestial. As long as I can keep my my frame nimble, I don't care. Throw on the Caden then. That would kick up my weight. There. That increased my jump attack. Oh, better. All right, let's see how my damage is now. Let's go punch somebody in the face. We're gonna go punch somebody I was punching earlier. That way we get a vague idea of the damage difference. I just won't have Deathblight kick in every so often. That's almost like 100% increase. The only way it could be better is if I was wearing, like, there's a set of boots you can get that increase your jumping damage. Well, since I'm here, we'll go ahead and try this one again. And since I don't have to worry about the runes, I don't have to be as picky. Although this part's gonna be... Oh yeah, I gotta refight these guys. The only reason I'm fighting this one is because, or these guys this time, is because the fire thing's up this time, and because I kicked it up last time. Oh, damn it, I had it the first time. I almost kicked him off a ledge, but then I had pushed the elevator to come up, so that screwed me over. A little disappointing. Funny, but disappointing. And of course, for some reason, even though the blast is fucking massive, it still missed. That was my own fault. Alright. I probably didn't need to fight both of them. In fact, I probably didn't need to fight either of them. So I think what I'm actually looking for is this over here. No, it's not. There's a switch somewhere in the area that when I flip it, it raises that. Don't remember how to do it. Because if I remember correctly, what's on the other side of that the pathway I saw over there, all that does is puts me up above where the troll was. I don't think there's a switch up there. I didn't see a switch up there for me to lift. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had to fight either of them. I just ran. Mind you, each one of them is like worth 10,000 runes, which is not a little. They're just a bitch to fight, not worth the time. But at least the sword ones are easy. The ones with the spears, or not spears, staves or whatever, are the ones I hate the most. I don't see anything for me to flip or anything. The only thing I can think of would be to lure him up here. Go ahead and do that. There's a switch over here that actually does it. Hey, buddy. When they're shadowed like this, they actually do get really, like, sensitive. Like, you have to actively lure them around. I can see if I can pull that lever again and see if it would do anything. Guess not. Alright, that's a no. I was kind of hoping having him, like, walk across the center would break it or something. Not lucky. Let me take this guy out. Maybe I'll find something else. I mean, I can. This guy's annoying. Thankfully, he's not the one with the whip. I hate those ones. I dislike him the most. I think it was last stream where you guys got to see me fight him. That did no damage. There's a secret switch over here or something I can hit? No? Tried. That's a little bit more health. That's the only reason I did that. All right, there's got to be a way to raise this. Like, you can actually see the divot where it's supposed to go up. Y'all are just watching me flounder. Might bamf out here in a minute. Call it there. Because I've got like no health, so if I fight anything, I'm gonna die. I think there's like a switch up here. Look down here again. Then I'm just gonna use make a stick that I can break to teleport out. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Oh. Not entirely sure what it's saying, but I have an idea. Probably not the right answer, but I have an idea. Because if I can figure out, send this up. Ah. That's the trick. Almost there. Come on. You can do it. Damn, he's got health for days. I was doing that literally just for the health. Good news is I now know how to do that part. Yay! Jack make happy Jack noises. There's also something else that came up when I was looking through this guide. Most annoying part is going to be straight up just trying to do the getting the troll to come fight me. Like, no joke, that's going to be the most annoying part. This is not like I can't beat him. He's being very much more cooperative this time. Bigger blast radius than I thought. Kicked each other. I couldn't do anything. It's not like I can't beat him. Beats me. Fuck me, jogging. Look me jogging. The good news is I can get back there a little easier. So that. Allows me to bypass fighting the dipshits down there. And the good news is with me having to raise this every time, that means ready for me. Yay, about fucking time. By the way, the ancient hero of Zarmon, its skin at least, was originally going to be a part of a part of the original version of the spirit summons. Originally, you had what was called the buddy system. I think he was called like the unique buddy or something. As far as I know, there is no way to have him as a current. There's a Stick America. There is no current way to have him as a companion, spirit companion you can summon. As far as I know, at least in vanilla. Where did it put me? Okay. Damage didn't seem to have changed much. How he's dancing around me, that's pissing me off. I wasn't going to do this, but let's go ahead and do it. He's gonna kill me immediately because I'm not gonna be able to heal. There we go. How's it not busted on its ass yet? He gets to heal himself for free. That, okay, I'm not fighting this. The fact that he gets to sit there and just heal himself is fucking horseshit. Because he has an ice barrier around him you can't get past. So it's like, okay. Oh, you're not using a ranged attack? Sorry, I just get to heal. Not doing that. Not dealing with that. There are things I'll deal with. That's not one. Fucking horseshit. I'll come back and beat the shit out of him later. I do have an idea of how I want to change this up. And you know, like I'm not changing up my weapon. Just the Ash of War. I really need to power up the fists because they're like really underpowered right now. It's more of I'm just missing the smithing stones. Hey, is it not going to come down? I was actually getting a little worried there for a second. Actually, I should do the change I want to do right here, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll figure out what I'm doing from there. I'm still talking about ending the stream. Keep putting it off, but I won't. Frenzied. There we go. That's the answer. Much as I love posture breaking and shit, actually, I'll leave it at that. I'll take... Where are you? What is that? Raise attack power. Oh, okay, Wind Spirits. Now, whenever I Now, whenever madness happens, I get stamina back, which means I can keep attacking. Stuff. Damage went down a lot, though. Damage went down a lot. What is my current stat? We'll see what punching things look like right now. But incidentally, that's actually not the boss I was looking for anyway. There's supposed to be another boss here. Let's go beat up that troll. That's a hand. I'm gonna beat up the hand, because hands don't like fire. Oh my god. He really doesn't like the fire. That's a lot more damage than I was thinking it was gonna be. Did I stumble across a combination that I shouldn't have? I will leave that troll alone. He is just staring off in the distance majestically. Although I think he now noticed me and is pissed off. No? Okay. Like, bro, I got you, man. I'll leave you be. Makes me think of like the in Dark Souls 1 when you're in Sen Castle, you have the one snake guy who's just like leaned against the wall asleep or whatever, and you're like eventually like he's in the way of like he probably gets crushed by the rock that you call down, and that's unfortunate. Yeah. Trying to find, there's a boss that got added with the mod, and I want to go beat it up, but I have to find it. That way would have led to me fighting the... Oh? I think it's this way. The fire giant, which I have no interest in fighting the fire giant. At least not currently. Even if I did, I still wouldn't set the Erd Tree on fire. I've ever wandered up here. Oh, a hand. This is what I was looking for. Did he fart on me? Vaguely giving me Asylum Demon feelings, I'm not gonna lie. Or not Asylum Demon, who am I thinking of? Like the Erd Tree avatar if it lost weight. I teleported. But we found the boss I've been looking for. That's the important part. Go beat the shit out of that boss. Hello, friend. I think this one I get is Trident. I do no damage. Mind you, I think it's because he's resistant to fire, and I'm doing Psychotic Fire. I don't know what that was about. Let's switch to something that isn't fire for right now, just so I can beat that thing. Go back to the Beast Claws for now. Oh yeah, that's a drastic damage difference. His hitbox for that needs to be adjusted. Really? That's a hella range on that. Thought did occur to me. that back. Switch this to jumping, since I seem to be doing that a lot. Switch this to the charging lightning, since I'm not doing madness anymore. Really? He just basically did the fire breath attack twice on me in a row. He's getting... What the fuck? Its attacks were getting cheaper. AKA more bullshit. I don't like it when an enemy gets to do like a roar to instantly cancel you out of an attack. Something I don't like in Monster Hunter, something I don't like in this. I didn't know what he was doing. Really? I'm at his legs, and he hits me with his trident at the end. Really? Yeah, they need to work on the hitboxes for this one. He's not a difficult fight. He's really not. But his hitboxes are fucking stupid. There. The new weapon is called the Felthorn Stake. I went through all that just because I wanted to get the Felthorn Stake. I don't even actually want to use it. At least not right now. Oh, wait, it's considered a colossal weapon? I thought it would be like a halberd or something. But anyway, causes bloodless on buildup. Wielding this weapon drains status effect buildup. Actually, not a bad looking weapon. But what I gather from like its pseudo lore is it's supposed to be a fell weapon, which is um uh the fell god would be the one that the fire giants followed. Go back to the madness induced punches that I've got. Exaltation. I don't think I'll keep. Well, no, because I'm back to that. Anyway, there we go. That's a good place to stop. I've been streaming more than I expected, actually. I'll stream again later today, maybe, possibly. If nothing else, hope you all have a good holiday. See you on the next one.